Winston Peters done gone shot himself in the foot spectacularly during his fourth rodeo, tweeting last week that, quote, "We waited until today to find out for the first time that the PM's office received information about the March 15 terrorist attack before the massacre took place." When, actually, we had learned that information at a press conference with Jacinda Ardern just 2 days after the terror attack.
The tweet thing, I would have put that tweet differently to Winston. It doesn't mean to say it's not true.
What happened here? Did he just forget?
There is something that's different for the Prime Minister to tell the media something in a short clip to what she didn't tell us in Cabinet. She never said that they got the email 9 months early. She never said that they dismissed it as a prank and a hoax and an idiot or whatever. She never told us any of that.
We waited until today to find out, for the first time, that the Prime Minister's office received information about the March 15th terrorist attack before the massacre took place. Jacinda Ardern should be called to the hearing and asked to explain this appalling lack of transparency to the New Zealand public, let alone to the Deputy Prime Minister and government coalition partner. This was a crisis event. To keep this basic information hidden is not only unacceptable, it is now clearly indicative of how that office worked. The next question is, who else inside Cabinet knew and said nothing? For those political apologists and feckless media, there is an existing transcript of a phone call made by the Prime Minister to the Deputy Prime Minister at the vital time of a crisis when a terrorist had just massacred innocent people. Not once were we transparently informed of this information, such as the phone call her office made to the police, despite the obvious expectation and clear opportunity to excuse it because it was known at a public press conference the next day, instead of information that should have been shared with the Deputy Prime Minister and coalition partner the day before. Is as bizarre as it is biased. The gaslighting media can't defend the facts out today that vital information of the locations of the terrorist attacks were known by the Prime Minister's office before it happened. Yet the PM the next day said the police couldn't act because they didn't have that detail. The mosques weren't even warned. This was my point about critical information not being passed on. This inquiry is to find out what went wrong and what steps could have been taken to save lives, no matter how inconvenient the facts are. It is unfortunate that today's media are more interested in clickbait and personal narratives rather than reporting the often inconvenient subjective truth.
It's different for the Prime Minister to tell the media something in a short clip to what she didn't tell us in Cabinet. She never said that they got the email 9 months early. She never said that they dismissed it as a prank and a hoax and an idiot or whatever. She never told us any of that.